Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh viewers. My name is Sajjad.Hussain and you are watching the Analyst channel. Today I will talk about a few things about United States of America. America, as we know that so far is the solo superpower in the world, and the influence of America is even now is uh, pretty much influential. What are the reasons that after all those technological advancement and having all those humanly materialistic facilities, America is not able to cope the coronavirus. We see that about 300,000 people in America are directly affected with corona, and there are 30 more than 38,000 thousand casualties. So, what is actually happening in America? So, if there is no, we know that there is no vaccination has been discovered so far in the world, and people are working on that. WHO is also working. Many individual personalities like Bill Gates Foundation is also sponsoring WHO and other laboratories to find a vaccine. But so far, no vaccination is there. But even then, the question is here: why so much casualties? Mortality rate is very higher in America. America is on top, and the infection ratio is also very high in compared to other world. I think the main reason behind this is the living style of American people. If you just see the living style, the food you eat, definitely it has vitamins, it has proteins, it has all those natural ingredients that are required to make your immune system strong. What I see that the immunity in the Americans is pretty much low compared to other countries. Same is with the European countries. The immunity system of the European people seems very low as well, because Britain is the second highest country with the mortality after America, and then you can see then Italy, then Spain, then France. All the developed countries are facing this problem with high ratios. The main reason behind this is definitely the way they live, the way they eat, and the way even the way they think is very important. Because maybe mentally the people are not prepared for such a disaster, and in their life, like they were living very happily and going early in the morning to the schools, to their businesses, to their offices, and suddenly they were caught into a disaster and a lockdown situation. So mental trauma is also a effect, because the willpower of a human being is suppressed in such situations. So this may be a cause, a psychological trauma. So what American government is doing for the rescue of their people, and what America could do to save his people from this corona disease. So this is very important question, because I can see that America, because it's a so much big disaster that for the past 2 or 3 months the whole economy of the nation is collapsed. If you see the Americans, we can say that American has a lot of missions abroad. USAID project is all over the world, and there are also United States welfare and aid programs all over the world, and sponsoring the international organizations like WHO, UNICEF, and if you see the NATO as well, the American armies are almost all over the world. They have their fleets. The American army is in Afghanistan. The American army is in Iraq. Even now, the American army is in Saudi Arabia. So in this current situation, a common citizen of America can ask a question to their government that uh, that in such a situation that we are living, I'm just you can say I have been looking the American social media for quite a few months. I see that there are a lot of complaints about the government, that they don't have jobs, they don't have medical facilities, they don't have free educations, they cannot live a luxury life. What we people living in the Asia or Africa or Far East, we think that the Americans are very happy. The common man in America, the common public in America, they are enjoying their life. But it is after seeing all those social media activists, there are a lot of people now in the Donald Trump campaign, the upcoming election of United States of America. People are not satisfied with the government. So what should America do right now? I think there are many good ways. First of all, is that America should now cut off his defense budget right now, because America is you can see that America is not fighting any war adjacent to its border. Only there is a trouble with there is with problem with Venezuela maybe, or maybe with Mexican border. But with Canada, Canadians are very good people and good neighbor of America, and other the American countries, the South countries are in good relation with America. So why America, United States of America, is sending so much forces abroad? There are a lot of fleets in the international oceans, and like Saudi Americans are sitting in Saudi Arabia. I heard that Donald Trump administration had decided that to call back the American security forces, those who were in Saudi Arabia after since 80s, during the Gulf War. They were protecting, maybe they were giving their security to the Saud family. Now I think if they have decided that they will just call back the American forces from Saudi Arabia, it would be a very good decision, and for the benefit of the people of United States, because all the budget, all the money people of United States, that they want to live a life with their families and to brought up their children in a peaceful America, but with luxury definitely as well. So all this budget will go to American to the American public. Now America in Iraq, I think this is the right time for United States to rethink on their international adventurism, because this is now the world has more sensitive now. Previously, it was like that America was sitting thousands of miles away, and there was no threat to America, and American forces were all over the world. But now, if you see that, like this biological warfare, you say, like Donald Trump is saying that Chinese government is responsible for this bio warfare, and they want to check their laboratories. They want access to their laboratories for any biological warfare evidence. I think this is the right approach. This is the right of United States, if they think. And similarly, the Chinese government, they blamed United States for this bio warfare. United States military personals who were there in the Olympics during the Olympics game in China. Whatever the case, I think now this is the right time for the countries to go for a peaceful approach. If I just invite the United States people to just study the war history of America from let's say 70s. From 70s, if you see, America has indulged before this. America was indulged in the World War II. American use nuclear bomb as well. And after that, there is a detailed history of war with nations. America remained always in war with, in the Cold War with the Soviet, USSR, Russia, and then America was involved in the Afghan War. America was involved in Vietnam. America was involved in a Cold War with the Arab states in the Arab-Israel War. America was also involved with there. And then if you come to the war on terror after the 9/11, you see America is in Iraq, America is in Afghanistan. So how many budget, if you, I just invite the United States people, I just invite the people just to go on a research that trillions and trillions of dollars have been spent on these wars. What is the output? Now, in such a pandemic situation, the situation, things became clear that how much America was successful to secure his national interest, and how much America was successful to secure or save their people. Now we can see that it was not much successful. It was not a good idea. Right now, coronavirus, if you see that, more than 300,000 people, more than 300,000 people are infected in America on the top list, and then there are more than 38,000 people casualties, mortalities due to COVID-19. America was not successful in saving their people. And after in this lockdown situation, people are demanding more and more. Many of the companies, after this post COVID-19 situation, the many of the countries, many of the economy of small and medium size industries and small businesses will be will be end. So how can America support all those businesses if America has the revenue? I think America is already trillions and trillions of dollars in debt with the IMF, and even with China. America have to pay China a debt of, I think, billions of dollars. So this is the time for America to think for his people and think for the world. If it continues with the adventurism all around the world, then I think the world politics, the world scenario is changing. And America has 52 states, and we know that all over the world, if the central government, if the federal government becomes weak, if American economy become collapse down, then it would be very difficult for America to gather all those 52 states under one constitution. The one nation theory, if shattered, then nobody can unite America again, because there are many people all around the world with different religions, with different races are there, and they have different background, and they belong to different countries. So I think this is the time for America to think on that. And if America fails doing or developing a different friendly foreign policy with the Muslim world and the African world, and even with the European world, and also with Chinese. As we know that America developed a good relation with Chinese in 70s, when Henry Kissinger came to China to build a friendly relation with them. It was a good approach. And now America can play a partnership with China, and with Russia as well, and with the Islamic bloc, the Islamic countries as well, to lead the world in a better way. If you want to make a world a safe place for the generations, so you can play your role in different effective and healthy way, because war is not a solution. If there are people or groups or even states who are against our national interest or your national interest, so we can tackle them in a different way. So in the coming videos, maybe I will be talking on US politics, because Trump is very much in his campaign, and he's also criticizing his counterpart, his competitor. Maybe his name is Cheney. Let's see. Hope for the best. We hope that a good, a best, maybe a young politician is arising in United States of America, because we have seen the United States presidents are always above 60. Better luck next time. I have a bad throat, so in the next video we will talk in detail. So take care of yourself. Take